is packed. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Don't walk, don't walk, don't walk.
Oh, dude, bro.
Go, go, Civic. Go, 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 go. The Civic that could, buddy. I think this is a straight turn. It is. I was supposed to go left there. I always park in a certain structure. Damn, it is packed. What's going on today? Illegal as hell. In LA, you gotta drive illegal. We try to drive like you were raised to drive, you're gonna get punked in this town. So you gotta drive like a hostile ass dude. But anyways, I'm hungry. What are we eating? Steak, wings, Captain and Coke. People get all mad here. It's funny as hell. See, this is why I drive a 2000 Civic. If they hit me, I'm gonna laugh. They're gonna be pissed. I'm just gonna laugh. It's probably Johnny's Uber driver. Trying to find Johnny. Blows my mind how slow people are in this world. Come on, come on. Low key fool, I think I'm gonna park valet this lovely Civic. God, just text Johnny. Hungry. Yo, what's with all the traffic today?
Hell yeah, where was he at? The bar?
Oh no, I don't.
How are you doing all that?
This is all for me, by the way. Melon.
It should be. What is that? Is it double though?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. Johnny, where are we going?
We're going to Philly.
What do we want to Philly for?
FDR.
What the hell is FDR?
It's a skate park under a bridge, just like Super Fitness.
Truth is, we're gonna go install a turbo kit, dots and clutches, Cybex ECU, tune it. You know, we're very blessed to have phenomenal clients. You know, sometimes we don't get to sit back and understand and appreciate the things that, you know, the things that we do and the things that we're blessed to. You know, we've all worked very hard to get where we're at. Like you guys now know, I started out of my garage with Civics. Johnny started as literally a broom pusher at BMW at the age of 18. So this same shit.
Yeah, basically. We drive the cars from the front to the. Hey, I literally I wasn't even 18 yet. I already had worked as a mechanic, but I went to BMW and I started there literally as just driving the cars to the techs, and I would literally stay in the back with the techs as long as possible because I wanted to work on the cars, like
So
literally.
If you kind of resemble the stories, it's very similar to when I worked at Webb. I was forced to work 2 hours of overtime. I worked from 6 till 2:30. I had to work till 4:30. And at 4:30, I had to go upstairs and talk to the owner to kind of like see what he was doing and kind of learn. So, you know, anybody with motivation and strive to want to better themselves, it doesn't matter where you work. You know, I find it to be a very pity excuse when people are like, oh, you know, I was unfortunate, or oh, I didn't do this. Get your ass up and figure it out. We did, like where we're at now. I mean, it took very many years.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I literally the service director was like my neighbor a couple of doors down, and he's the one that got me a job as a porter. And I remember I was 4 months into the job.
Were you as drunk as you are now?
No, I wasn't drunk. I was sober. But he hit me up and he brought me to his office, and I thought I was getting canned. And at this point, like literally, I hadn't done anything stupid. I was by the book with everything I did. He brought me to his office and he told me, hey, I'm gonna sponsor you, because that's how it works at a dealership at a corporate level. They sponsor you, right? So he told me, it was like, hey, I'm sponsoring you to go to STEP. STEP's $40,000, right? You won't owe me $1 if you get out of school and you work 4 years for the dealership. You pay it all back.
Moral of the story is Johnny works hard. Johnny, when he drinks, he's going to tell you a 2-minute story, and it's going to take 20 minutes. So let's just get to the point. We're at LAX on a Thursday at 10:20 p.m. and we're getting paid to travel across the country to build a fast exotic. We complain. I complain all the time, to be honest with you. Not that I complain. I'm always on these guys. Quick, faster. Get it done. Don't fuck it up. Be precise. You know, time is money. Time is money. My 5-year-old, if you ask him what's daddy's favorite words, time is money. The race is against the clock. You know, for every minute you sit around and lollygag is a minute you could have invested in something good. So, thanks John and from AKA Vader Driven and the entire team at Import DPS for welcoming them.
I mean, I'm not thanking you guys yet. I have yet to meet you guys, but in foresight, Thank you.
Thank him.
No,
First
you
got first class.
I literally just saw a snap, or they sent me a snap of them installing a lift, and I'm like, I hope you had lifts before
Funny story.
this. I hope you had lifts.
No, they had lifts. So Fluffy calls me. He's like, yo, we put it on the lift, but we started to go up and I heard it cracking. So I'm gonna leave it there for you guys. Like, oh, it's normal, bro. It's just rock. He's like, I don't want to lift it. You could do it. I'm like, all right. They make a lot of noises when you can lift them up on the lift. There's a lot of like dust and debris in between the aluminum.
Between the sheet metal and the body frame, yeah, it crackles. I call it like the Rice Krispie treat, because as soon as you put it in the microwave, it's popping. It's all good.
You don't put Rice Krispie treats in the microwave.
Yeah, you do. You put them in there for like 12 seconds.
Well, you put popcorn in the microwave.
No, fool. Rice
Krispie treats do that when you put milk on them.
No, fool.
Anyways, we're going to Philly to work.
I mean, I work.
The bar's
fast,
closed.
I work efficiently and I work well. After I work, I'm allowed to do it. Philly beware.
Johnny is a idiot. He's over there looking for his mom.
You know what I didn't bring? A charger.
I got 4 of them.
4? Sheesh.
Johnny's that guy. Every parent that has an 8-year-old kid says, son, that's why you go to school. You don't become him.
In the overhead bin for takeoff and landing, nothing making near your seat. If you're sitting in an exit seat, please review the safety card in the seat pocket.
Ready?
Walk to the left for your safety.
Rock and roll, Cowboys. Nice to meet you. Starbucks. Starbucks? Yeah. What's the closest Starbucks?
Starbucks at this time.
Oh, what do you guys have out here? Tim Hortons?
Wawa.
Wawas? What the fuck is that?
You ever heard of a Wawa?
No, man. The only Wawa I drink is water, you know?
I need my coffee. No work without coffee.
2446.
So we're here at Import DPS doing the final install in Vader's turbo kit, helping, we're just giving a handout to the guys at Import DPS, kind of showing them the tricks of the trade as they're going to be our East Coast installer when, you know, it's a simple project. So Johnny this morning tore the car down, did the clutch work, and now we're going to plumb the vacuum assembly and install the Cyvex and turbo kit. So the next couple hours this bitch will be up and running on Cyvex and with the turbo kit on it. So for all you tri-state guys that are interested in a twin turbo car and don't want to ship it 3,000 miles, we have a spot for you, which we'll talk about in details later, but for now we'll show you all the install stuff, so stay tuned. Setback, right? And it happens. This is probably why it's very hard to do anything mobile. We have every tool. The hospitality here is phenomenal, but the tranny jack that Johnny's used to is it goes really low. So the tranny jack that we have over there, as you can see, is real high, 4 feet high. So it was a sketch lifting the tranny up that weighs what, 300, 400 pounds, onto a jack that's 4 feet high. So he did is put it like on a little rolly cart. Got it leveled with the engine and kind of pushed it in. you know, he made it work, but while we were doing that, trying to align it, crank positioning sensor got slightly tapped. And you need the crank positioning sensor to get ref sync to be able to turn the car on. So we got the car done and then turn on. This was yesterday. No dealership had the sensor. Literally checked everywhere. So luckily, a friend of ours, Zane, also known as Car Community, is driving down here right now in his car, so we could pull his sensor out, put it in this car, dyno tune the car, get it all good, and then put the sensor back in his car, and then we'll just leave the car on the lift and overnight him a sensor. They can put it in and it's good to go. So thankfully we have good friends in the industry that are willing to help us in situations like this. You know, you never really know what's going to happen or prepare for this kind of stuff, you know. If we're back at the shop, we have them on the shelf. But at the end of the day, we problem solve and we communicate with other people to help and work as a team. That's a cool thing, you know. It's a lot of things that people don't see in the industry is, you know, people have issues, things happen, you're able to reach out to people and they're willing to help you, and that's why we're always trying to help as much as we can and return the favors in the industry. So in the next hour, we'll have this puppy running on the dyno and on the road in 2 hours. So what Johnny did yesterday in the meantime was just assemble the whole car. So as you can see, it's center exit, so we're going to leave it bumperless while they have a body shop custom make a center exit bumper. It's all done, ready to go.
One eternity later.
I was like, if anyone's gonna have a pool, it's gonna be Zane. This is Zane, our savior.
What's going on?
So you guys remember 2.5 hours just come and save us. We'd be screwed. We'd be staying here till like Wednesday if it wasn't for Zane. So Zane gets an extra discount on his turbo kit. This is PR right here. PR is the man. This is a little older version of Johnny from Puerto Rico.
Ay, Johnny.
Yeah.
Huele que se joda. Hasta
todo.
mañana.
Después salimos a la noche, ¿no? Pues ya.
Que tú lo sabes. Ay, la feita.
No time, baby.
From now on, like, I'm guarding these with my life. It's alright.
So that sticks out to the flywheel, right?
Yep.
Bro.
Oh, I thought that was a sensor.
We're gonna lace up PR. This is my boy out here. He's basically like the 10-year-old version of me, but out here, you know? He's more Latin than me. He's way more Latin, but.
Kits are like stage ones. We only run with 5 pounds boost, 5 pounds in the boost controller. I mean in the wastegates. Every setup always changes a pound or so. So I was gonna run the car on the gate, but the system's so efficient, it's only seeing 3 pounds of boost. It's making like 680 wheel horsepower. So we're gonna quickly add a boost controller and turn it up. This is a good thing about working with real race shops. Legitimately, they have everything in stock. I went in there, pulled everything off the shelf, vibrant stuff, like everything in stock. Now that we're gonna turn them into an exotic shop, they'll probably have those crank positioning sensors in the future.
Yeah.
Anyway, just get to it.
Drives just like stock. I can't even tell the difference. Yeah. Could have honestly just went. Oh my god.
What do you think about that?
My life just flashed. Like make it right here.
Hold on tight to that.
That just wet my pants a little bit.
Like it?
Yeah, love it. It's awesome. It's awesome. Just the way I wanted it. Loud as shit. Oh, I really wanted loud and flames and power. It's everything. It looks beautiful too. So it's awesome.
The cops better come now. Yeah, he did use force. He did use force. He basically took it out of my hand and ran. Okay. All right? No.
Welcome to Philly.
Yeah, my phone. Hurry up, sir. I need my stuff back, please.
It's gone now.
Te manda acá en el punto, cabrón.
I think only in Philly, only in Philly.
Oh, he's coming. Yo. Thank you. Yo. I'm not going nowhere. Hold on. I don't care. I just got a $10,000 worth of items stolen. It's your fucking problem, papi. It is my problem. So stop saying I'm a dick. I'm nervous right now. I have anxiety.
Yo, watch it, papi. Watch it.
Okay, don't say I'm gonna steal.
I don't care, papi.
I'm not stealing shit.
I don't care.
I have more
it's
money.
from my house.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, move, please.
Thank you. This is their phone, so hold on. The cop's coming here to talk to me. No, I'll stay right here.
From my house, please. Thank you.
I can have my phone back.
How you doing? I just took my friend's out. Oh, this is a great shot.
He's trying to get me to stop the dude that stole his bag. I don't snitch on nobody. Hey, you're out here doing dumb shit. Dumb shit's gonna happen to you. Why are you out here with a bag with $10,000 chain and all this shit in it?
No,
You're stupid. You're in North
definitely
Philly.
had shit in there, and he's reporting himself in for that shit.
I tracked my phone.
What's that?
I tracked my phone.
Nah, my phone's dying.
Yeah, my phone's dying too.
I'm done. Are you happy? Yeah. He wanted these big flames, but everybody knows I'm not.
That's okay.
We give him big bangs, and I don't want him to catch his car on fire or anything stupid like that. What you don't know is the guys that have those big flames hurt things. Anyways, the car made 1,030 wheel horsepower. I think that's plenty of power for my man over here.
Trying to kill me, honestly.
For now. And then when the car comes down to my shop in 2 months for SEMA, even more power. We're gonna do a billet intake manifold and flex fuel on it, so it's probably good for another 100, 150. So I saw a picture of you in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Why?
They came out here. Shots fired. East Coast is scared.
He's more worried about eating instead of the car. That's weird. First and only customer.
Barbecue again or what?
Whatever you guys want.
Let's go back to Korean barbecue.
You want to do that? Let me call them.
We was like racing in the highway, and I let go at what, like 140 something. Because like I put the aftermarket rims and started shaking a little bit, and he caught the curve at 190. He just kept going. We all let go. He let go like at 170. I let go at 140 or 190. I said, F that. Nigga. I want to make it to the restaurant.
You trying to eat tonight?
I'm trying to eat tonight.
We're done. We came. We had a good time. Built this car fast. Happy?
Yes, happy. Very happy.
This is Rome. You guys need twin turbo Lambo kits. Deal with Rome.
Shit,
from
you
Import
need
DPS.
anything. Rome's got you.
Rome's literally got it.
Rome is the plug. Legit. Like the plug.
He's got everything.
He's
on
got
that back wall.
everything. Yeah,
That was the other night at dinner. Johnny's like, "You asked Rome for like a 90-degree number 10 hose," and he's like, "Why'd you ask him?" And he walks in the office like, "Damn, he's got everything."
No, he has everything. Like literally, like.
I think your whole trip, the only thing that we didn't have was a bag of zip ties.
Yeah, he blew my mind for real though. Like, cause you know, packing on the way here, I was like, what could I possibly need? They're like, yo, you're going to a full-blown race shop. And then I walked in, I looked around, and I was like, it's all. I walked into the store. I didn't walk in before. When I walked into the store, that shit was. They had everything you need. Like literally.
The weirdest thing.
Yeah, he had it all. So
I
import
he tried to catch me. He's like,
import DPS online, big plug, big plug.
He tried to catch me. He's like, yo, 2-pin DTM plug. I'm like,
Got
bam! And by the bag.
Yeah, by the bag.
He even asked me what kind of pins you want. Do you want the open end or the closed end pins? I was like, whoa.
When he told me about the boost controller, we needed a boost controller, and I'm like, yo,
Where you
maybe
gonna
it's
go
just-
get a
No,
boost
I was like, maybe just gassing it up for some time. He's like, no, Rome's got him in the front. I'm like, Rome's got him? Yeah. And it's like, what are you gonna do about the whole connector? He's like, Rome's got those, man. It's a fucking race shop. Rome's got everything.
We need push locks, so we don't normally run push locks. We use XRP like number 4 hose ends. Or if we don't run a boost controller, we use fuel line. Because fuel line is a braided hose that won't collapse on vacuum. So we originally started with just running off the boost controller, and we quickly realized that we wanted to make more power. So we plumbed it in push lock. So now
Oh, gangster.
that is
So much easier.
yeah, it is easy.
You're welcome, Vibrant. You're welcome.
Yeah, so now I'll be ordering a lot of push lock
You
stuff.
might do some vitamin stuff in our builds, no?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Last night. Was it last night?
Yeah.
We're driving and Johnny's like, "What's your problem with Vibrant? It works great."
Since I met him,
Yeah.
all he does is down talk vibrate.
I don't
Their
down talk
cores
vibrate.
are trash. Everything's trash. And I'm like, all right, well, I don't know anything about performance, so if they're trash, they're trash. That's just how it goes. And then like I slowly been seeing their shit coming through, and I'm like, it's pretty consistent. I don't know what you're mad about. It's just the packaging. He's mad because they package everything.
You need to back up though. Their stuff is not trash. I never said
No,
their trash
no.
is trash. So let's
he
fix
never
that because I don't
said
want
it
to edit
in
any of
that
this out.
sense that it
But
was trash.
it's
He
just
always pushed it off. You know why? Because they're more mainstream.
It's Pep
you go into
Boys.
Pep Boys, you can
What-
see Vibrant.
and there's
He
nothing
likes
wrong with
exclusive
that.
shit.
Yeah,
I do. I'm
no,
very
he
exclusive.
does.
I'm very exclusive. But you can't knock them because in a business
Yeah.
standpoint,
That's
yo,
why he pays
they're
for, like,
everywhere.
Those Snapchat accounts, so they don't post those pictures.
You know when I know
he
he
gets those
doesn't use.
exclusively.
You know when I notice he doesn't use Vibrant much? When he tried to open up a Vibrant bag with his mouth.
Oh,
I'm like, dude,
you're
it's
gonna
a
be there all day. You're gonna be there all day.
He's
Because
like,
I tried to tear it, and this was like, it's Ziploc. I'm like, what the? So last night, Johnny's trying to convince me, like, why don't you just buy that? I'm like, imagine trying to take apart 40 hose ends in a Ziploc bag. He's like, yeah, f that.
It was Charlie's wet dream. You know why? Because it took him an hour and a half to unpack all the pie
Oh,
cuts.
he would love it.
He literally had like 200 pie cuts individually wrapped.
Oh, Charlie loves
he
it.
Yeah, you know why? Because Charlie's dick around for an hour and a half.
Oh,
I'm opening
Charlie to
packaging.
mount the turbos on the turbo kit on a Huracan.
Oh man, Charlie could be there a while. I mean a while. Charlie, he gets creative, man. You know, I've seen Charlie use a pry bar and his body at the same time to mount a turbo.
Anyways, we're done. We had a good time. His car makes a lot of power. Weirdly, we're not even done with it. We make a lot of power, and then we walk into the office and buy a shit ton more parts. So stay tuned to what we do to his car next. SEMA.
I think I pulled my spleen.
I think I'm fucking idiot sometimes.
I literally can't just thinking about the fucking eyes. His eyes were fucking this wide. I can't. This bullshit's too comedy.